Don't forget to record, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I guess as you go into this game, what are you thinking?
Hold on, let me full screen it real quick. So, I already think their team's fucking trolling because they have Pantheon Smite teleport bot lane. So I'm like, fucking free LP. And then they also have Jace ADC. So I was like, this is gonna be free as fuck.
That's your thought
What are you
process.
thinking?
Oh, I think. Oh, I have to change my audio settings. I'm thinking right now. Um, Let me just go and change my audio settings. A big badly, but it's just annoying. Should ever sound. No. Oh, okay. What am I thinking? Like, yeah, they have double smite. I'd you'd have to guard if they have double smite, just because like you're standing over here, which does thing. Just tell like literally they could actually. This is not the worst spot, but it's a really bad spot because they could.
Oh yikes!
Where was that? This person's probably AFK. Something. They're trying to fight. Whatever. Why is this a really bad spot? Because they can actually.
Just like invade, right? I
This
think I switched up.
this literally does nothing. You don't even see them. They can just be right here, right in this spot. You won't even see them.
I think I realized it like halfway through and I switched my positioning.
Yeah, they could just stand right there and you wouldn't see them, and then they pretty much kill you if there's all five or something. That's hypothetical, and
Yeah.
they won't necessarily do that, but it's just that does very little. Only if they come through this way do you actually get to run away. Which they could just be doing that, but I mean, I'd say half and half chance of them going with whatever path. Anyways, fast forward, fast forward. Okay, then you walk there. That's better. And whatever. Kind of late, but whatever. You walk back into the bush again. Still awkward. So yeah, here you leash. You Jenna support. Yeah,
No, that's Jenna mid. Trundle
Jenna.
support.
What Trundle? That's
I
fine.
didn't realize it at the first. Yeah. I thought Trundle was fucking jungle. I didn't realize I was
Okay, not
leashing
bad.
him to steal. I didn't realize I was helping him steal Diana's blue.
Okay, well, whatever. So here, just last week, I don't know, missed that, whatever. Just missing creeps. Anyways, so here they have a really strong all-in. This guy has fucking negative 5 HP. He
Yeah,
started
he
a
got
pillar.
jungled pretty hard.
He didn't even smite him, so he's still level 1. Level 2, both level 2. They're shoving into you. Okay, don't walk up this far. That far up, that's not gonna kill a minion, first of all, that double up. That,
Yeah, I guess.
this guy's
I guess
about
I'm
to
also.
acceleration gate. This puts, just, all you have to do is wait for this creep wave to fall into your tower, and then just farm it under there. Because
So I
standing
guess I
up,
was within like. Yeah, I was within like stun range, which was kind of disgusting to do.
he's about to power blast whatever bullshit thing he is. And Pantheon has a higher base movement speed, it's 355 base. And if you take damage, you lose your movement speed passive, which is down right now, 335 MS. Here you go, click Pantheon. It's higher right now for some reason. It's 355, but right now it's more than that, which is even worse. He can literally just walk up to you and stun you because he's faster. And Trundle would literally just watch that happen because he's fucking playing Trundle support, and like, he probably doesn't know how to actually play off Trundle support. Trundle support's really good if they have one tank and it drains the tank, and then you can pretty much like man most the entire team. That's when you play Trundle support. Anyways, you standing right here, atrocious because they could literally burn your
Just
flash.
following me. Yeah.
Because he could powerball you full combo and he could stun you into like whatever the hell other spell he has, and he could just stun you into shit. Whatever. Really. Or they could possibly kill Trundle, but you know, they didn't want to kill Trundle. They got a blue buff. This Trundle should pretty much be losing like all his HP. But for some reason they don't want to hit him. Here. Do you have Trinket? Yeah, you have Trinket up. You probably want to, since they keep shoving into you because they don't know what the hell they're doing, it's really bad for them. Just Trinket this bush. You're not gonna have a chance to Trinket over here or over here. Not a big deal because they probably won't die because they don't really have shot to die. They're all super squishy. Trinket this bush, because now Jace gets to harass you and poke you from here because you don't have line of sight, which means minions won't aggro him, he'll drop minion aggro. You also won't know where to dodge from because you can't react fast enough, or at least the average, like, no one really reacts fast enough if they hit you from over here and you're standing over here. It's just not a thing you can do. Unless you're a scripter that just fucking instantly like does some weird shit. But yeah, if he's over here, yeah, sure you can dodge shit, but if he's like
So at this point in the game, I was like, why the fuck is my jungler bot side with blue buff? What the fuck is he doing? It's my Diana AFK.
you're still thinking
And
that. He didn't take smite, what the hell? He just he didn't even take smite.
this is when I realized that Diana was our jungler.
Oh.
And Trundle to support.
So here, this guy's pretty much suiciding. All you can do is free damage. You keep doing free damage.
And then I think I come in to help the Trundle.
Okay, wow,
Really
what is
good
this
spot.
melee form? So, let's go back. You go into melee range for some reason.
That was to get in within heal range. On
Heal
the
range
Trundle,
is
but
massive.
realized
Heal
he-
range is like 800 or something. Just show me. Okay,
I realized he was like fucking suiciding, so I tried to help him.
Cortana? Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Heal range, LOL. Wait. Cortana wants to fuck me up and open the wrong fucking thing.
Fuck you, Cortana.
I typed in fucking Hillborn or
Yeah, so maybe I got too close. Like I could have been like further back for the
Wait.
heal.
Wave.
Oh my god, you use Bing?
No, I don't. I don't use Edge. It's just fucking by default. You can't change it.
Law
Microsoft.
Wiki heal.
Pretty sure it's like 800 range. Wiki.
Oh, 850.
Yeah, it's fucking massive. Like if pretty much if they're on your screen, it heals you.
So if I'm within like auto attack range,
Yeah, like it's 800 range is. I'll draw a circle. No results found. What? Where did it say? Oh, it says here. Self-cast. And 850 ally. Not big 800 ranges. I'll draw a circle for you. So if I just center it on you, that's centered. 800 range is roughly around roughly along that line. Pretty much if they're fighting with you, they're gonna get healed. Because your auto attack range is right around where Pantheon's standing, it's right around here. Right where this like is where your attack range is. Roughly. That's like knowing ranges, because you should just know that it's not melee range. Yeah, it's not melee range. What happens here? Here, this is fine. You hitting them, this is good. But hitting them from here, yeah, just take free damage because this guy's suiciding, whatever. They're burning all their spells, maybe you'll get a kill because they're fucking autistic. And then you spending these extra half second, 1 second to heal this guy. You could have healed him from back there and just been safer. His Pantheon dies. And then he dies too. One thing you can do though, instead of going to melee range Pantheon, you can move forward and stay safer. Since they are losing the fight because they don't know what the hell they're doing. You can path downwards. Right, you there? You see? There? Word.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I just DC'd for whatever reason, which is really weird because I had like 5 bars of Wi-Fi on my like my main internet connection, but I'm on my phone hotspot right now, so I don't know like what the fuck's going on. Just fucking Xfinity Comcast sucks. Like, cock.
If you did walk down, let's say to try like, since they are losing this fight, mostly because they don't know what the hell they're doing, you can path down this way, just keeping distance while you're still hitting them. Mostly because they burned both of their dashes already as they go in. They like jump in, you like melee form for the heal, which is mostly them just doing a lot like that. That was awkward, whatever. You still kill them both. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. Shove this in, shove this in, shove this in. You have make it rain? You have make it rain. You need to shove this in, just shove this in and recall. You have probably 1.3k gold. No, 1.3, you have 1.2. You get straight greedy for this. But wait, why do you have... Okay. If you had 3 more minions, you could literally just back. Here's awkward. Just back, just back, just back, just back, just back. Why? Okay, so... No idea why you're staying right here, right now. Already
I wanted to push it in.
I want to push this in. Already gonna
Yeah.
push in. They can't freeze this. If they chose to freeze this wave, it's too big, too early. If you have like, let's say, I don't know, let's say 10 minions and they're level 3, if they tank that, they lose half their HP or more. They can't actually freeze that, and if they did, it literally just slow push back into you because of how early on it is. The wave would just come and start killing shit, and it would push back. That's like, I guess, a knowledge thing of knowing when you can and can't, because it's just too many creeps. Early on, if they have like, if it's like 10 creeps, they can't tank it. Not to mention it's also bronze, and they probably won't even freeze it, which they don't. They just literally shove it back into you. So you should have just backed, got your BF sword or Aren't Warm Hammer, whatever Misfortune's building right now. Because you could just wait on Fountain for like, what, 10 seconds, whatever it would be, and just get it.
Yeah, I think I was going for leaf. I think I went back on like a weird gold value, so I just decided I was going to go lethality instead of crit.
Oh, you went on 1.3. No, 1.3. At least I'm assuming you back soon at 1.3. You have enough for BF sword if you go for BF sword route, or if you go for lethality, you go for the 1.1k, which is this serrated dirk or whatever it's called. Yeah, these people are stupidly low somehow. They just walk back into lane because they don't know how the fuck to like not suicide on caster minions. You're actually okay getting stunned here, just because you can just kill them. But if their jungler does come, it can be sloppy and messy. So avoid getting stunned by Pantheon. But yeah, this guy's gonna fucking go and be like, oh my god, I get to stun you because you're in melee range. As soon as he does this, you just laugh at him because fucking like, unless his jungler is here, he's just gonna die. Which his jungler should be here. Actually, wait, where the fuck is his jungler? His jungler's topside. Okay. So you're actually fine. This you can just. So, knowing that his jungler's topside, you can literally just laugh at him and just keep walking forward. This doesn't mean like presenting the information that's like available. Like Jace can do literally nothing. He has 30 mana at best.
If Jace walks up, he's fucking dead.
If Jace walks up, he's dead. Pantheon can't 100-0 you because he has what, like 2 longswords probably at this point, not even. No, he fucking went ancient coin fucking this shit, so he has 0 damage. And this guy went Cull. So they like legitimately have fucking 0 damage. They have their base damage. Plus, I think Cull gives like 7, yes. Cull gives 780. What do you fucking do? It's nice, but it's like, they're fucking, at that mana and shit, he's dead. Anyways. Here, you run away from that, just walk up to that. This guy would instantly die. You flash for that, not worth. Not worth it. Why I say that? Because this guy's already useless. He's already gonna int the entire game. You could have also just walked forward and killed him if you didn't run away from the entire fight. And you would have saved so much more. You'd be like healthier on like, health and everything. Actually, no, you'd probably lose more health if you do what I said. You'd lose more health if you walk forward, but you'd have flash up. Which is fine, because you losing 200 health for flash is fine. Yeah. Here, you really want to look to back soon. You still can't do anything, but you have no mana. Of this in and
So
back.
here I'm thinking like
Back.
push it out,
You
make
back.
it crash the turret.
Okay, it's already at turret, so you need to back.
Wait, oh wait, shit, I got greedy here.
Yeah, so here you already have BF sword gold and more. You have almost 2k gold. Once you have 1.3k gold, there's almost no reason you should stay on the map unless like you're doing a huge objective. Like after a team fight, I guess like okay, cool, do Baron, do Power, or some shit, do Dragon, whatever, and like back. But if you're in lane and you
being surprised like how quickly Jace got back to lane.
I don't know, it should take him like 30 seconds. Yeah, like staying in lane with pretty much more than 1.3k gold, more than whatever item, no complete item cost more than BF sword, I think. Yeah, so at any point in lane having more than 1.3k gold is just there's no real benefit. Just literally bad. Here, laning. You have 2. So at this point I wouldn't even want to fight, just because if their jungler comes, your lead will be fucking crushed. You also have like no mana for that, make it rain. At this point just look to shove and back, because you need to back. You've needed to back for the past 2 minutes. Here, this turn bad. This turn bad. You have no flash. You unignited. Okay, Yi doesn't know how to fucking cast spells. Okay. So Yi fucking decides to Alpha Trick at the start, and then this guy decides suicide. Whatever. Just back. Just back. This guy has nothing to shove this into your tower. Just back. He has 0 mana. Even if he had full mana.
See, that's what I was. So my thought process here was like, okay, I'm like 2 levels up on this Jace. He has no mana. I can shove this out. But I guess that's like just being greedy as fuck.
Yeah, like you don't need to shove this in because you've had an extra 2,000 gold for most of the game, or for half the game or whatever, right?
And then I accidentally fucking auto the turret there. That was so sad.
Yeah.
I should have been a kill on Jace.
These guys pretty much have just literally decided, oh, we don't know how to fight. We're gonna focus the Trundle and literally not touch Misfortune. We hit her like twice while we like try to kill Trundle, and then like you guys just kill them. Not to mention that they have no 0 items and fucking they tank creep aggro and they literally just suicide every time. So far, realistically, you've just hit them for being like doing stupid things, which is good. You're just responding off their mistakes, and you're just like there. You should play it like better in certain cases and save your slash.
Time to recall.
Yeah. Finally, you recall at 3K. Let's see what you buy. Okay, let's see what you're still in Fountain. You're still in, oh, you're waiting for Youmuu's. Okay, fine. You're waiting for Youmuu's. See how you bought Youmuu's. Isn't it? It's the same gold. Isn't Draknar's the same gold?
Yeah, I just realized at this point Yi was 6-1. I don't even realize how that happened.
He fucking spoon fed off like a enemy jungler. I don't know. He's top. Okay. Here, whatever. Killed your Trundle. I'd say Draktar's is better, especially Draktar's is definitely better, especially in your lane, because if these guys are already on top of you, you can't make use of the Youmuu's active. They're not gonna slow you. They're just gonna stun you and like blow you up.
That makes sense.
They're not gonna pull like an Anivia slow out of nowhere and like a fucking Mocking Shroud top lane or Tryndamere or shit. Like they're not gonna slow you. They're gonna just jump on top of you and kill you. So having say the passive movement and speed up from Draktar's and just Draktar's damage, which is ridiculous, is probably better than just the Youmuu's.
Which item is that? The one that like you take physical damage based on how much damage you take?
Draktar's? No, Draktar's is the one-shot assassin item. The one-shot.
Oh, Duskblade?
Yeah, Duskblade. It's called, yeah, okay. Duskblade of Draktar. What the full name is. That'd be better just because it gives you passive movement speed. In this case, when this is active, it's nice, but the active in this lane just does nothing for you because they don't slow you. They don't really. Just once they're on top of you, they're on top of you. That's pretty much it, and
yeah,
they're not really trying to do much onto you. Just
you can't really run when you're stunned.
Yeah. Here, this guy's you see this? Run away. Let this tower fall, or let them do tower damage. They're gonna die to you. They're gonna die to you straight up. Pantheon fucks up so hard right here. He doesn't know how to fucking. And he doesn't know what the hell he's doing either. Okay, fine. Or you can kill that guy, sure. Yeah, because you're fucking. Okay. So you got away with this. Cool, that works. But this guy could have literally blocked 3 tower shots and taken 0 damage because he's Pantheon.
So the takeaway from this was I shouldn't have been able to get away with that. I should have just backed the fuck off.
Yeah, because.
So I made the incorrect play, but it worked because my enemy was.
Yeah. So let's just pretend Pantheon played this out right. So Pantheon should not start W. That's his worst case. Starting W is his worst case, which is what he does. He should Q EU, let the tower proc his Aegis shield. He'll have his spells procced up soon, and he can auto. Oh, does it stack? I think it stacks right while he's still up. Forget. Fuck. Well, anyways, he can either Q EU and then auto you get the passive shield back up. And then it procs another tower shot, or you auto him, and then he W's you, and then it's another tower shot. He literally just starts with W and then runs away because he has no more passive shield. He can block 3 tower shots, be at full HP, tanking for Yi, and then Yi can just challenging smite you and run you down because he's tanking tower for like 3 seconds. And you can die from Yi in 3 seconds because he has a full stated bullshit, full average or whatever it's called. And then, you kill him, which is good because they fucking don't know how to turret dive of ADC. Here, whatever. Yeah, Yeah, that was fucking called you have a full item and that guy doesn't know what the hell a full item is. He's like, oh, I'm gonna stay in lane. Okay, two of them just died. You can just walk up to this guy and 1v1 him at this point. Don't let this guy farm. Don't let him get scared. Just run up him. Don't let this guy be in lane. You're passively over here farming. You're 6-0. You have full mana, full HP, but like you do more damage than this guy would do more damage.
I guess I could just like use heal and just like walk up to him and just like kill the shit out of him.
Don't use heal for movement speed like almost ever. But just zone the shit out of this guy. Don't let him get the minions or experience or gold. Right now, if this guy's okay, now it's getting kind of, well, I was gonna say now, but like, you don't know where they are. You don't know if the jungler walked back bot lane. If he did, this could end up really looking really bad. You don't want to look to kill him under tower. You can. It's just that if they do show up, you're gonna lose a lot, so it's not worth the risk. Also, are you just gonna keep shoving into this guy or something? If you shove into this guy, you know, like the plus side of shoving into him or the downside of shoving into him?
Isn't the plus side it denies him a bunch of CS? The downside is it puts me in a position where I can just get ganked.
Yeah, but I was thinking on like the more global sense for the plus sides. Plus side, since you are 6-0, if you have like a ward or something, you can get away with it because you can run away with it with Youmuu's, especially since you bought Youmuu's, let's say. Even if it's Yi and just Chunuk can just like slow him for you or something, or you can like damage him on the way. Because you can draw pressure down away from your other lanes, which will make this top lane or mid lane easier for your laners. Compared to like if you were being shoved under tower and like they were pushing up.
Another reason I like to shove bot lane is because it like signals to my jungler that there's like, hey, we might be able to do dragon here because they're like stuck under turret.
Maybe. I mean, that is a thing, but it's also like low rank.
But
I don't think of that.
Diana was like top side, so that wasn't really even part of the equation, I guess.
Yeah. I'm saying here, whatever. Trundle just ults them for fun. Okay, but no. Yi's mid lane. Honestly, just keep track of Yi, wherever he is, most of the game, because he's gonna be the scary person. He's pretty much the person that's fed. Karma has stuff, but Karma is obnoxious. You're not gonna like one-shot you usually. Gonna chunk you. Okay, what are you? What's this waddling over here? You're like indecisive about what to do. So if you're gonna stand up here, you have two things: either hit this tower or just back off and be scared. Standing here does literally the same thing as hitting the tower. You're still in a bad spot, but at least you're doing something. And running away, at least like you're whatever, you're not doing anything, but you're safe. Standing here, walking back and forth, you could just be here and just hitting the tower. And if they for some reason try to all-in you, you can just like take their full combo at this point, because Jace has 0 mana, like always, because he doesn't know how the fuck to play Jace. And Pantheon doesn't know how to play Pantheon either because of that turret dive is just atrocious. Karma's coming down now, so now you gotta run away. Run away. Why is this thing? Why you? Whoa! You don't watch wards. Clearly, you don't watch wards or something, because he walks over here, plays at half quarter speed. I don't think you straight run there. You straight run. No, you walk back in. Yeah, you walk back in.
Yeah, I agreed for the fucking C.
Yeah, I was like, well, what the fuck is this? So this chick's already at a straight line not parallel to like straight line to you almost. It's off by a little bit, but she can close the gap if she runs this way compared to you running that way. So you mean it run at the same time. Now she's behind you. You can still. Oh no, Yi's there too. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah. But if you actually ran, you know, like 3 seconds sooner, you'd be all the way over here, right? Right?
Yeah.
You'd be over here versus.
All summers here and Trundle dies.
Yeah, here if you still die if you flash, so please don't flash or heal. You just burned heal, you're gonna flash, and you're still gonna die. Here, we'll just play it. Yeah. So in cases like that, just don't burn your summoner spell, because you're guaranteed dead because of how long you decided to just not walk away from the ward or whatever. Like you're like, oh, Karma's here, and then just goes back forward for I don't know what reason. There's still minions there, so you don't even kill a minion. Then, yeah, that's ugly. That actually gives them that gives them right now either bot tower or dragon or both. since you are the carry on the team, you dying literally just gives them everything. They go like, oh shit, the person's dead, free tower. So they hit the tower? They could. They should. And they do. Yeah. Even though it's bronze, they still go like, oh shit, everyone's dead, yeah, just take this tower. They don't realize what the hell they're doing, they're just like hitting shit for fun. But, and they probably got the dragon too, right? Yeah, they got the dragon too. Off your death. That's all off your death. If we're seeing it from your perspective and not from like your team's perspective, what they could do.
Yeah.
If you just literally live there, they can't do either of those. Because if you live there, you can alt dragon and they just die. And if you're here under tower, they might still take it, but they're definitely more hesitant to take it because you can actually poke them and harass them and back them off and clear the minions. The tower.
Especially since I'm like one or at least like one level up on like their entire team.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very good point.
So yeah, you don't want to push this out blindly. This is really ugly. Just insta shove this. Don't just auto attack or something, or don't even beat her in the first place. Okay, leave. Don't go for this tower. No, you have 0 wards and 0 victory because even though you're AD, you can still buy a control ward, especially because your support hasn't bought any, like the entire game. Don't go for this. Wait, actually, they're all mid. I guess you can go for Astronomer. Who the fuck's TP? Oh, she's not TP. Never mind. You don't know where Tryndamere or Yi is? You know how to check who's missing like super quick?
What was that?
You know one way of checking who's missing really quickly?
What?
When you press tab, you'll see question marks. That means they're missing. If they're in vision, they'll just be lit up like this.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. So here. So Tryndamere and
So,
Yi.
like right now, I feel like we can see just because I saw people mid.
Yeah, since they're all mid, yeah, actually. Granted, from the very start, it was awkward because you didn't know where everyone was when you were like all the way here and stuff.
Yeah.
But they showed up mid for some reason. They're chasing kills because it's bronze. They're not taking this tower because you know they could be taking this tower because your team's pretty far behind because Janna TP'd down here and everything. But no, they're all like, I'm gonna go fight over here. For some reason.
Dude, I never even thought that would be that far behind gold.
Yeah.
Yikes. And Trundle suicides in 3.
Nice. Here you can look to play something topside. You
I think that's what I do. I think I go top here.
Alright.
I think
Just make sure to put out
I think
down.
my thought process is
Go.
yeah, my thought process here was like, alright, we got bot turret. Top's losing. So I go top and get the top turret with my support. That's what I was thinking. Like pressure top side and get like the free global gold.
Yeah, so like, that's fine. Just make sure when you're doing that idea that it's safe to do. You need to keep track of there's 3 mid, there's 1 bot, so the person that's missing is Yi, question mark on Yi, whatever, because you really question mark there.
I mean, it probably would have been better if I ran mid.
In this case, most likely because that wave is just really dangerous, because if Yi is here, you're dead. You can't fight Yi. Just because it's Yi and your misfortune, you can't fight him. Here you can actually kill minions, and if for some reason like Yasuo actually gets a 2-man knockup, you can win the fight.
Yeah, I could have definitely cleared out the wave.
Even though they're not thinking about wave clear, they're just thinking, this is my CS, he's thinking, oh, minions. But here, this is... Yi's gonna kill you right now. I give Yi 10 seconds before you just kill your Pantheon TP. The fuck? This guy's just gonna kill you by himself. Yeah, you're dead. The Pantheon for some reason burns TP. Whatever, right? That honestly could have happened like an entire minute ago when we were farming over here.
Yeah, so I should have gone mid there.
Yeah. So here, whatever.
Especially like defending a tier 2 is probably more valuable than taking a tier 1.
Now that you are dead though, let's see everything they take. They take Rift Herald, I'm gonna say. And they take... Actually, I could just look over here, but I'm just guessing. They could have taken Rift Herald though. And they can take this tower. They probably don't for some reason, but whatever.
Yeah, one thing I'm trying to improve on is like blaming my teammates. Because like there's obviously points that I made mistakes.
Here, let's go.
Like right here, like my knee-jerk reaction would be like, what the fuck is Janna just doing like AFK pushing 5?
I don't know. Good pushing.
But that's not like the real thing to be worried about.
You actually do a full clear, this would be really smart. If you do a full clear, okay, you don't do a full clear. That ward, honestly, again, I think you did this last time too, you like melee range the ward, like tells you, you cast the ward when you're in the bush almost, tells you like nothing. You need to realize approaching threats before they're there, and because let's just go over here. You walk into the bush anyway. Just you cast it at an okay range. Not really. You cast it when you're at this corner.
So I think what I was saying here was like I don't know like where he is. I don't know if he's gonna like walk into our jungle and like fuck me up while I'm trying to clear this red buff.
Okay, that thought process is perfectly okay. How you deal with it isn't great. Because by the time you cast the ward from here, if you he's actually already topside, but if for some reason he was in this bush, he'd kill you. He'd ult you and then just you'd run you down.
Yeah.
You could ward over this brush, strike red buff. That'd be a lot smarter because then if he wouldn't see you ward it, he can't alpha strike you, and he can just I'm in vision. You can watch him. You warding from over here as an ADC is also why I was gonna mention once you were level 9, which was actually when around the time you're clearing this wave, like as you backed whatever. Hold on, it's like over here. Before that, it's like when you're in base. I was thinking of it. I just didn't say it. I forgot to. Buy the blue Scryer's bloom or whatever the fuck it's called. Here. The blue Scryer's blue, whatever the fuck the blue one is. The long range ward.
Yeah.
A level
Scrying.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, I should definitely have gone mid like way early, just to like stop their push.
Yeah, I'm just texting.
Is it a thotty?
Is it what?
A thotty?
I don't know what thought he is, man. I'm too white. So yeah, buy blue Scryer's orb because that way you can actually push this out and put, let's say, a trinket somewhere, let's say here or something, or even like here if you really want to see if they're coming through lane or something. Because it's still really awkward and sloppy because you don't know where he is and he can just kill you, which is what happens. Blah blah.
I also have no vision. I'm just like pushing up hella hard.
Yeah.
When they, yeah. So like there, I thought I was like, hey, free like turret because they're all mid.
Okay, they do get
But
referrals.
what I should have done is I should, hey, they're pushing our tier 2. I should be mid to stop that.
Because this odds you getting that were super low. They pretty much have to leave you there for 30 seconds. So you have to push the wave in, hit the tower, and then hit the kill tower, right? Them taking this, if they actually didn't suicide, they probably could have taken it. Yeah, they got referraled, which means they're top side, which means they're gonna kill you again if you actually stay here. Where are you going? Yeah, he's actually there. Referral's on Yi, just with that. That. Here you're doing the red buff. Yeah,
Wait,
we're mentioning.
can enemy teams see that when?
Yes,
like...
yes, yes.
Oh shit! So I could have hit tab there.
You did not have to ult. Burning your ult in a 1v1 is really bad since laning phase is over.
I thought it was like, wait, can you back that up again? Let me see like how fucking dumb I was.
I'll like fast forward and then slow down.
Okay, so what I'm thinking here is like, okay, I'm gonna get this red buff. It'll make me stronger in team fights.
Okay.
So I'm worried about like a Jace like shock blast that will steal the red buff away from me. So I double shot into him, and then I think I'm like out of range. Wait, can you click on me right there?
My dad's calling me. I'll be back.
So I guess what I should have done is I should have used my like make it rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wasted ulti for sure. Yeah, I could have gotten out like
Sorry
way
about that
cheaper.
fact. Pardon?
I said I could have gotten out of that situation like way cheaper.
Yeah, like without ulting pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you saw his HP was at like 200. That's an auto attack,
Yeah,
maybe
after I
2.
got the double shot off the red buff, I could have used like the whatever.
Wimmers? Or you're slow, yeah.
And yeah, I could have used E plus active to like catch up with him and kill him. Like I didn't need to waste ulti there. And if I had ulti, I guess it would have allowed me to like go mid.
Yeah. The laning phase, I can't really comment on the laning phase because they just kind of suicided. It's not like you do something crazy or like lane properly, it's just that they pretty much just die into you, like they just walk in and die. Like yeah, you crushed them in lane, but it wasn't that like you massively outplayed them, it was like they suicided and you beat their suicide. You crushed them, but it was like you beat a like what bronze something that suicided into you. Not really special that you crushed them.
Yeah.
Okay, then back on the map. You got Lily Values, you got Ninja Tabbies. Actually, yeah, that's actually a good buy. Yeah, Tabbies.
Yeah, I saw the Tryndamere, I saw the E, and I saw the Jace plus the
Good buy.
Pantheon.
You don't have ulti for this. If you had ulti for this because you didn't ult the Jace,
Yeah.
see how good that would be. All you'd have to do is just literally ult in about 2 seconds. When its Karma turns around, she doesn't turn around, just 1v1 her. Just 1v1 her. What are you letting her? What? Just literally kill her. Yeah, okay. She's being stupid as fuck. And then this guy just, whatever. Your top lane falls though. Don't chase this, don't chase this, don't chase the kill. Okay. Asher spells on the wave and then the top wave. Pushing in. This guy flashes for the tower, I don't know why. Whatever.
Wait, what?
He flashes for some reason.
Whoa.
Here, this guy's suiciding. Okay, cool.
I mean, I guess I didn't really need to ult there.
Yeah, it's one person, and at this point you need to maximize that ult because it's the
I
only
was
way.
thinking, like, if I... So what I was thinking here is, like, okay, he's not expecting this burst. If I ulti him now, he won't be able to get his ulti off.
It's because he's bad that he doesn't expect that, but yeah, I guess. But at the same time, you need to, this is like nitpicking, but maximize the value of your ulti, because that's one champion. And in a team fight, if you don't have your ultimate, you're pretty much worthless. Most fortunate is a spell-based like caster AD. Unlike, let's say, Draven, who can auto-attack people to death, or Tristana, who can auto-attack people to death, or like Xayah that can use feathers, or like literally any hyper carry who can just, even though they don't have ultimate, they're fine, they're useful. Like Ezreal doesn't need ultimate. He's caster based, but he's not ultimate based, right? In team fights. That makes sense?
So basically what you're saying is because I have like an AoE ultimate, I shouldn't be using it on one person if I can help it.
Yeah. Because you could just auto that guy instead, and since you are really strong, and everyone else on your team isn't, getting rid of that really strong window you have, and basically cutting it by half, because your ultimate in a team fight is half of you, or more than half even, because your champion design, like, in a team fight, you can slow people still, and like, you're never gonna get double up in team fight, honestly. How often are you gonna find like a minion somewhere? Like, if it's anywhere it's not in lane, it's not gonna happen, right? So like, your spells are pretty much based around your ultimate in team fights. You try to get like 2, 3, 4 people. You don't always try to get 5, but like, it's just unlikely to get 5. You usually go for like 2 to 4, depending on who those 2 people are or those 4 people are. Like if it's Tryndamere or you can do 2 people. But if it's like Pantheon and Karma, you probably don't want all of those.
Yeah. So I should be top right now.
Yeah, like, yeah. Top. This guy's, don't melee him. You melee him. You melee him. He still dies, but at all times, just never be in melee range of any champion. Because this, you keep walking into him, right?
Yeah. So I think I had like a semi-rational thought at this point in the game. I was like, actually no. Like in hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea. What I was thinking, like, I guess I don't really know the Q range on Yi. So I was thinking it's better for me to run into my team. That way when he Qs and he finishes his Q, like he's within like my teammate's range. But it probably would have been better if I just kited him. Because I probably have like a longer range than his Q.
It's, I
So I
think,
probably
the
could
same.
have like kited him out here.
I think it's the same. But the thing is, let's say he actually didn't buy a double BF, or let's say he's fucking actually has a brain and bought like an actual item. If he, let's say, crit on you and like went ideally for him and he killed you, it'd be really bad for your team.
Yeah,
There's
so
no
right
real.
there it already looks like I'm in Q range.
Yeah.
And I just keep walking.
Like, because you walk into auto attack range, like if he alpha strikes you, yeah, you can walk back into your team. At the same time, you walk into his auto attack, which is that's just sloppy.
Auto.
You can do almost the exact same
He
thing.
canceled his auto there.
He did. You can do almost the exact same thing from over here, and then as alpha strike happens, just walk into that position. It takes 1.5 seconds for Albastrick to. I don't think it's 1.5. That's 1 second. I'm wrong. 1 second. In 1 second, you can get from here to there. Would be the difference. It'd be like the auto attack damage difference, right? And if for some reason he had crit, that would actually literally risk your entire HP bar.
Oh yeah, if he went.
Because he can crit on Alpha Strike, and he can crit on his auto attacks, and if you crit on a double strike, you basically blow up.
Yeah. So again, it's one of the situations where I got away with a bad play.
Okay. Back to happening. If you didn't die those 2 times, like you have more towers up bot lane, you could debate things like Dragon. You could debate things like warding here a lot more.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like much, but those 2 deaths, since you are like, I'm gonna say a third of your team's gold. I'm gonna just find out. Not a third of your team's gold. You're a third of team's gold. Yeah, you are a third of your team's gold, right? You have almost 10k. You have, right? Let's just round up and say you have 10k and say they have 5k and 6k.
Yeah.
You're a third of your team's gold, roughly. Not a third exactly, but you dying is a third of your team dying, which leaves them with two-thirds left, and then 2/3 of nothing is literally useless.
This was kind of
here.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I kind of wasted
okay.
my ulti.
I was actually looking at that. I was gonna say it's okay if you actually hit them. See from your side what you see. So here, look for a position to ult. Okay, cool. Don't walk in melee. So right around.
So here I'm thinking they're all gonna collapse on Yasuo. So I was like, I can just get like a nice ulti ult.
This is okay. I would have said ult sooner, honestly, when you were over here. I don't play much watching too much, but you could just ult from over here because this is a lot safer.
I could have done it there before they chunked him out, and then it would have done like the same end result. It would have done a ton of damage. I may have gotten a kill, and it probably could have potentially saved my Yasuo.
Because here you delaying your ulti and looking for like a super pristine, super perfect angle. This is why I said 2-3 champions. Yeah, I said like 2 or 4 champions is fine because you won't always find a perfect angle, which is what you're trying to look for right now, I'm guessing. I'm assuming you want to get like all 3 of them in like a perfect line so they can't walk out and stuff. Which is, you're never gonna get your full ulti off. It's like super, super rare. If you can get half of the duration off, that's good. Because people are gonna walk out of it, like, unless their entire team is like Lissandra, Sejuani, and like fucking full on stun like everything.
So I should have ulted like right here.
Yeah, if you ulted right here, they'd start chunking. They have to debate if they commit on him, then they die. If they back off, then you just burn half your ulti. It's fine, but they get super damage.
And I would have gotten a good cone on them too if they committed onto the.
Yeah, if they actually do commit on him, then like.
But I waited too long, so it allowed them to like chunk him out and get like.
And then your position gets like, yeah, you're right. And then the position also gets like.
And now I'm in like an awkward spot.
This guy just goes, oh, you're over here? Yeah, cool. If you were over here, they can't really. Well, they could still flash over the wall, but your tower is much closer to you. You're like over here somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. So it would give me, yeah. Yeah, and I could have saved my flash there too if I didn't. My ulti better.
Wait, what the heck? No. Wait, why'd you walk up? Wait, why didn't you recall? Wait, what? Hold on.
I think I greeted for the. Yeah, I should be already gone here. Like I shouldn't be sticking around. So I guess I was trying to juke something.
Texting someone. Anyways,
Yeah, so I pretty much died for free there, which was bad.
you could just like back. You're not gonna do anything with that much HP.
Yeah,
You walk
if I
up
had
with
back,
200 HP.
yeah, if I had backed earlier, my ulti would have been up to defend the tower.
So if you picture being like, let's say, alive right now, right? Even though you only die 3 times so far, at those, you can see how every single death they've pretty much just gutted your entire base, right?
Yeah.
They turned it into a Rift Herald, into like towers, into dragons, and that Rift Herald took top. If you would go back and actually watch it with E taking, pretty sure he could have top, unless he just did it by himself.
I feel like if I wanted to make it like really simple, like what my biggest mistakes over this game was, it's pretty much based on like what you said. Like I used my ulti for like 1 kill when it would have been better just to save it for denying them when like multiple people are running up to me.
Simple, I'd say. If I was gonna go super simple, I'd just be like, don't die, I'm valuable.
Yeah, I think I fell into the mindset of like I'm fed as fuck, let me fight everyone.
Yeah. I was thinking, yeah, so you're just like, I can kill these guys, but it's like, literally, you being alive is a lot more pressure than you like doing half their HP but being dead. So if you're dead, even though they're all half HP, your team's gonna just be like, look, what's Janna gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah.
What's Diana gonna do? Is Diana even in this? Especially AFK. Oh, she's not even AFK. I thought she was just fucking AFK. Okay, fine. 1 on 7. What's Yasuo? Man, his champion design can actually do something, but like he's 2 and 8, so no. And Trundle, maybe, but like they're all half HP, so by themselves, what's like Yasuo, Trundle gonna do? Because Diana isn't gonna do shit. Janna like might give them a shield or something and like ult and be cool, but if they're all half HP, like they're not gonna do shit.
So it's just like a really bad job at maximizing the effectiveness of my ultimate.
Yeah, because this is a game where you were ridiculously fed, but your impact of you being fed is like cool, you're fed, you don't even notice. Because
yeah,
you've died.
Negated as soon as I fucking die, or as soon as I don't hit more than 1 person with my ultimate. Like, yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't make use of like your gold and your damage, and you just kind of go like, I'm gonna fight them, and then you join these like they're needless fights or death, like up here and stuff, where you die randomly or something.
Yeah, that was
It's just it gives them so much free room and space during those deaths to just do whatever they want. You already died here. So ult over the wall, right here. Where you get chunked, you walk back out with 200 HP, you gotta kill them, then you walk back out, they take your inhib. Right? Yeah. Now you're back up. Here. Each one of your deaths, since you are a lot of damage, is really, really bad. Even if you do like 0 damage in a team fight, you being alive is extremely valuable. Obviously don't try to do 0 damage, but if you don't see an opening where you can get away with it, then just don't go in. So again, they are playing horribly. You saw like Pantheon suicide into you, right? Because even like, if you notice team-wise, obviously your team is dying more, I guess, but not by a crazy amount. Let's say the Pantheon matches the Diana, okay? Yes, your team is losing. Jace will count for Trundle, right? E will count for you, and then Karma will count for Janna. This is just straight up off KDAs, right? Yeah. If you notice, like, performance-wise and death-wise and stuff, technically, yeah, so, like, you're down, like, an entire player still. You're still behind, obviously, right? But comparing-wise, like life and death sort of thing, like, your team is behind, obviously, so it's not the same. But you can still play things out and actually make use of them.
Yeah, I wasn't really doing a good job at, like, maximizing my effectiveness.
Because even though you are super fed, Yi is doing technically a better job. It's not crazy. He's not doing anything crazy. He's not fucking like doing anything like insane with rotations or anything, but he is doing a better job of like just killing you and then taking a tower. It's a lot
Can you,
harder.
pause it real quick and show the gold value?
Positive gold value of like allies.
Yeah, both. So
You're like a third to a quarter. You're like what, 2/5? Not 2/5. You're I fucking don't know the math.
so basically, like my gold value compared to my team, like I'm fucking huge. Like I'm basically the win condition for the team.
You are. Hold on, I'm trying to do the math. 410, whatever the fucking. You're a huge part of your gold on your team. It's almost a quarter or a third. It's between there.
And like comparatively to like the Yi, like Lee is a lesser portion of his entire team's gold. So like basically me dying is more detrimental
Yeah.
to my team than like wow, yeah. So basically I should just be playing not to die.
Yeah, because if you can just not die, you would get more gold. If you straight up just don't die and had, let's say, perfect CS, you'd have more gold. Let's say you missed out on 5 kills. Let's say you had perfect CS. That's the same amount of gold, but you'd actually have more. You would end up with more kills realistically, but we're just gonna assume you have 5 less kills, but you have perfect CS. So like 210 CS, let's say, because people say perfect CS, or like people strive for like 10 CS a minute. Let's say you had 210. It's literally the same amount of gold. It's just you would not die, and you'd probably have a lot more towers than him.
Yeah.
Instead of going for like those
So
extra
in terms of,
5
like
kills.
gold distribution,
Pardon?
like my team, I'm like in terms of gold distribution, I'm basically all my team's gold.
You count it because most of their gold is just passive gold. So yeah,
But on the enemy team, it's distributed against like multiple people.
like mostly like their top and jungle, and then here it's like spread out, I guess. But like yeah,
So it's more detrimental that I die than if I kill like one of their carriers
Yep.
or whatever.
I don't know what you're trying to. What the heck? He could actually kill you. I don't know why the heck he didn't kill you. He can kill you with all his minions.
Legit.
So here, he runs away
Oh,
for
yeah, with the wave.
for whatever fucking reason. He's like, I'm scared of the misfortune. The fuck, his minions will do like 100 damage per second or more. Like, notice your HP is at like 7
I
something,
should have ended there.
7 something, then it goes down to like 6 something. Like 100 damage. If he decided to fight you there, just fuck him, like, whatever. Here you need to watch out. They're not trying to kill you when you show up because HP. Yeah, so that's game. Yeah. Yeah, make use of like your gold. Don't just fight randomly and pointlessly. Actually have an idea behind it, and realize when they can kill you, like under this tower, like you kill them, which is good, but they kind of suicide.
Yeah.
And yes, yeah. So questions, comments, ideas.
Hmm. Give me a minute to
Pardon?
think about that one. Give me a minute to think about that.
Okay.
So, comment would be like, I did not push my advantage. Like, yeah, I was really ahead, but I wasn't really able to translate that in terms of like team objectives. And then another comment would be is like, my ultis were fucking terrible. Like I feel like I indirectly conceded a lot of objectives just because I wasted my ulti on one person.
That'd be like I guess a conclusion. I'm looking for like things towards me, but yeah.
Oh, things towards you. What would you look at to improve?
Oh wait, well, I mean like questions or comments or things for like me to like either say to you.
So,
or, like,
what do you think my biggest mistake was?
biggest mistake this game? In this particular game, not in like let's talk. I don't actually keep track of how you play, but in this game, your biggest mistake I'd say would be dying, even though it's only 4 deaths, 4 at the end, especially 3. Every time you died, it was huge for your team because you literally lost at least power on your deaths. More. Because when you are, let's say, 10-0, that's terrifying. And when you die that one time, take everything.
Yeah.
I'd say that'd be the biggest thing. There's obviously a bunch of like little micro things and stuff, but you get away with a lot of them, like the fucking turret dive over there stuff. Just because they don't respond to things. And as you move up, if you move up, or as you move up, depending on like how many games you play and stuff, you'll notice that like you can't get away with certain things. Like
So
this
pretty much
push over
does,
here.
Like a poor job at maximizing my advantage.
So let's just say you like I said, if you're like the backing, if you back, you can just back and then do almost the exact same thing, but be safer because you can kill them if the E comes.
Yeah, because it really doesn't matter if you're like up 3k gold if you don't fucking buy an item.
Yeah. Because you're literally, if they actually played it well, they can just get back into laning phase and then be perfectly happy. This is why you'll never see like a fucking, say like, high rank player stay in lane for this long, because they're like, I need to buy an item.
Yeah, it's so hard for me to like figure out when to back.
Whenever you can buy like a big item, you're like, oh, not a big buy, okay. Whenever you won't lose anything for backing, is a good time to back.
So like right here, I wouldn't want to back.
Right here it'd be awkward, so you probably wouldn't, because you lose a huge amount of minions. You'd want to back like after this wave set or something, which is like now. Just kill the minions and walk away. But you don't. You stay in lane.
Yeah, so like I shouldn't even have greeted for those like last two CSs. I should have already been like recalling.
Yeah.
I feel like another big mistake I made was I wasn't really cognizant of what my value to the team was. So basically, my value to the team is like, hey, you can be behind, but I have an AoE ultimate.
But if you like actify or catch, because they don't know how to fight, the entire enemy team is horrible. So you can actually catch them out super easily. Like people would be around your skill level when you play ranked. It doesn't feel like it, but that's how it works. Unless for some reason you're playing with challengers because you can use that bullshit.
Yeah.
But like that's like Platinum 1. But that's gone as like the first week.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Alright, so recap, what do you think I should focus on?
In this game, I'd say focus on not dying. In general, I'd probably translate it to seeing where you can get free gold instead of just getting random gold. Because you're looking for like the random wave top, the random tower, which I'm saying random because you can't get away with it. Like there's just, the thought process behind it is I'm gonna get this tower. They're not gonna let you. Right? Because you're just gonna be like, oh, Miss Fortune by herself? She's by herself fucking not useless, but she's pretty bad by herself.
Yeah.
Compared to Yi by himself, because you're not a duelist, you're an AD carry. AD carries by themselves, unless you're like Vayne, or like an actual duelist ADC, you're not gonna do much. Pretty much most champions can just be like, oh, I'm just gonna kill you because I stun you or something. Dead. And like Vayne, Draven, and like Xayah can like get away with being by themselves. Or unless you're super fed and actually like kite and shit. But against 13, you can just walk up to you. So I'd say yeah, don't look for free gold. At one point I thought you were gonna get like the whole jungle. Didn't. It was around red buff, which is around Jace. Around after this wave. I thought you were gonna clear the whole jungle. Because this guy's jungle is all up, pretty much, because she's, I don't know what the fuck Diana's doing.
Wait, so I should have just like cleared my jungler's jungle.
Yeah. There's nothing, like, at this point in the game when towers are gone and there's no realistic other option, I guess you can guard mid. But if you took Krugs into red, probably not Raptors because it might kill you, you could get away with it. And then like just go mid. That gives you more gold. and you're saying you take my jungler stuff. Everything on the map is everyone's. Obviously, don't go into the Diana's jungle at level 2 because it'd be stupid. You pretty much die and take shit away from her.
Yeah.
But she can't even take her jungle right now. So at this point, it's just go for it. Don't think of it as I'm denying my team gold by taking her jungle. Think of it as I'm getting myself gold.
Securing gold away from the enemy team.
Yeah. Obviously, like if she's super far, like even if she's super far ahead, let's say Diana's super fed and you're feeding, you can still take her jungle. If she's like, obviously not if she's like doing it herself. If you're both over here, just give it to the whoever the fuck started it first or something. Like if she's all the way over down here, you're all the way up here. Just take it.
So would the better mindset for me to have like towards like the mid to late game in this would be for me to like realize what is my benefit to the team.
Yeah, you should like, always ask
My
that.
benefit to the team is not fucking dying because I'm like so much of the gold and so much of the damage. So it doesn't matter if I get like that wave or whatever. It's like more beneficial if I stay with the team. They're like we concede an objective or whatever, but like as long as I'm with them, it means that we can turn a fight. But if I'm not with them and I just die for free, they auto lose because they're useless without me.
Yes, but you're staying group with your team a lot. Like a lot of the times you don't have to do that. Like the times where you can just be farming your jungle. But it's better to be with your team than by yourself all the way over there. But if you're by yourself taking free gold, that's perfectly okay. But you weren't taking free gold. You were taking really, really risky gold.
So don't overextend, but take the freebies.
Yeah, like if there's free jungle camps or a free wave at your tower, you can take that. But realize like there's no super easy answers. You have to realize what will be more useful. You in this team fight or you're clearing a wave top lane. If the team fight's all the way over here, yeah, don't show up there. If a team fight's at your inhib tower though and you're killing like 3 minions, then yeah, go to the team fight over here. That's extreme examples, but sometimes you'll be like debating between like 3 waves of creeps that'll kill this top tower and like a team fight here, and that'll be more like debatable. At the same time, you have to realize this tower or they'll take inhib, because you have to extrapolate between like if they lose this team fight, which they will, take the inhib. And if I lose this, they lose the tower.
I think another thing I need to like focus on is like my ultimate as a resource. Like, is it better that this guy gets away and I save my ultimate for the next team fight, or is it better that I just waste my ultimate for like getting 1 kill?
At the same time, in these cases, a lot of times didn't even have to ult. Like the Tryndamere and the Jace.
Yeah, I probably could have gotten those anyway.
Yeah, like you could have just Youmu's since you bought Youmu's first, and then your movement speed passive is insane. Like it'll give you like, if you're not getting hit, find a time where you're not getting hit.
And then like even if I didn't get the kill, like it's better that I have my ulti up.
If you're not getting hit, look how much movement speed you have. No one on their team has that much movement speed.
Yeah.
This guy has 380. This guy has 446. These are melee champions too, right? 409. Maybe this guy through the acceleration gate will get some movement speed, but like you have almost 490. So if you're just chasing someone, you'll go run them down.
Yeah.
And you could run that guy down instead of ulting. Is that it, or want more? Or, I don't know.
I think that's pretty much it. I think I know what I need to like work on.